Well, greetings, y'all. It's Sunday evening. What is it? The 29th, I think. And I've been into the USPSA shooting now, 18 months, going on 2 years. And I started out buying Sig X5s. That's what was recommended to me back when they had the plastic grip modules. So I thought what I'd do is show the growth and how impressed I have been with Robert Burke, the Sig Armorer, and what he's been able to do with my guns and kind of keeping me up to date, because everything's changed. So anyway, what I've got here is I've got 3 guns, and I had originally bought these all as the plain old X5. There's 1, 2. So I got all 3 of these, and they're identical. And he's done them all. The only difference is this one. He removed the front sight on. Doesn't matter to me. I don't even notice if there's a front sight on it or not. But I kind of wanted to show you what's going on. When you started out buying the X5, you got them with the plastic grip module. So I just got my 3rd one, and they all had the plastic grip modules. And I believe the guns weighed, give or take, 35 to 36 ounces. And I sent them to Robert one at a time, and he dialed them up. And it's kind of interesting that a lot of what he does is extremely similar to what happened when they went up to the X5 Legions. The only difference, basically, that I can that matters, if it even matters, between my guns and if I had Legions, is mine is milled for the Romeo 1, not the Romeo 1 Pro. And I don't care, because I've seen them both, and I've adapted to this one, and I love it. I love these guns. I've had literally no problems with them. I don't know which one, I got to look closely. One of these guns I have right around 100,000 rounds on. One of these I have 50,000 rounds on, and the other one I have around 25,000 rounds on. So that's roughly 160 to 175,000 rounds, and I have had no issues. The only difference that I personally did to make these different from kind of what we'll call a stock gun is I don't remember if the X5s originally came with a 16-pound spring or 14-pound spring, but I've got 12s, and that's just what I like. So anyway, these guns came all, I'm going to put 2 of these aside. And I had sent them to Robert. Now, this was before the new tungsten infused grip modules came out, and you could buy them separately. So I sent it to Robert, and what he does is he puts in a tungsten guide rod, polished, cleaned everything up. So, if I'm not mistaken, that brought this kind of up to the snuff of the Legion, yeah, or relatively close. And then he goes in and he dials up the internals, cleans them up, makes the tolerances closer, and just does a great job. I like a very firm grip. No, or I should say very rough grip. I have long fingers. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So I put the Talon grips on all of mine, and I love them. And I didn't put the rubber ones on. I put the I call them the sandpaper ones on. And that's probably because I'm a master journeyman cabinet maker, or I was. And I work with sandpaper a lot, so that's probably why I like that. So I got my grip. And then the other thing that has been done to bring these up to the Legion standard is good old Sig, after they came out with it, decided to go with the tungsten infused grip module. So I had to buy 3 of these friggin' things, and I think I got them for about $260 a piece. So to get my guns basically up to the new weight at that time, which was right around 45 or 46 ounces, I think, in carry optics, which is what I shoot, this got me right where I wanted to be. And then I'll be freaking doggone, I think I did a video about a year ago or whatever. And right after that, our friends at USPSA decided, let's take that carry optics division up to 59 friggin' ounces. And my honest opinion why they did that is 59 ounces is a ton. So instead of saying unlimited, let's make it 59 ounces. Nobody's probably ever going to shoot a 59 ounce friggin' gun anyway. Again, just my opinion, but 59 ounces is a lot. I find that this 45 ounce for me is excellent. When I first went to the heavier grip module, I use the analogy of a putter. You know, you get a new putter if you ever played golf. I used to play golf a lot. And you get a new putter. Man, that friggin' thing works great the first 2, 3, 4 rounds that you shoot. And then after a while, the old body comes back. And you find out that the putter might make you a little bit better, but it's really you that is the shooter. What some of these guys can do with a 34 ounce relatively stock Glock or something like that is amazing to me. But these guns are now relatively what I would call Legion-esque. The only thing is I don't have a Romeo 1 sight on them. But let me show you the main thing that I want to talk about is what a great job Robert Burke, the Sig Armorer, has done with these guns. No failures whatsoever. Taught me how to clean them properly, cut down on the friggin' oil. Okay, this is my trigger pull. Reset is that much, trigger pull, reset. So that's the whole thing right there. Not much. Perfect for me. Older I get, I'm sorry, my fine motor skills have and they are diminishing, but I really like this. Oh, and one thing else I needed, and I think this is, maybe it's not on Sig, but for a competition gun, I think it's on Sig. I had to put this little extension on here. And like I said, I got long fingers, and I still had a hard time getting around to do my magazine drop. So I put this, I think this is a Springer extended. I know you can get the one that you lay your thumbs on and all this and all this. That's not me. I like this just the way that it is. So anyway, I got these 3 guns, roughly 175,000 rounds through the 3 of them. I have had no problems with any of the Romeo 1 sights. Can you imagine? Not this one, not this one. I can tell because it's more beat up. 100,000 rounds on that sight going bam, 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 back and forth and back and forth. No problems whatsoever. I've never even had to recite them. Sure, I do recite them from time to time just because I feel like I need to. But I don't think I've ever had to move them more than a click. So that's really about it. I just wanted to show you all kind of what I had to do with Robert Burke's help to keep these guns current. Because again, started with the plastic grip modules, moved up, new spring, went with 1911 style rods, and I lighten the springs a little bit, but I really do. I love these guns. And I just got 2 of them back because I had really run them hard. And I sent them back to Robert for a tune-up. Didn't hardly cost me anything. I took one out last week, whenever I could get down to Universal. Put about 500 rounds through one of them. Brought it home and cleaned it. And it was just, gosh, it felt so nice. So this is a shout out to Robert Burke, to the Sig Armorer. This is a shout out to Sig. It's a shout out to this gun. Not a shout out to Sig from the standpoint of going from, the polymer grip, which do me no good now. The only thing this is good for is if I shoot IPSC, I can shoot carry optics light. They still have that division. Less people shoot that, I think. But if I go and take this with the heavier grip module, it puts it over there 36 ounces or whatever it is. So I would be in carry optics heavy. And again, that would only occur in an IPSC event. So if you want a better chance to win, shoot with the lighter one because less people shoot in it. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to have a good time and get better. And going to Universal Shooting Academy, picking Frank Garcia to take my lessons from and mentor me. Um, and just, you know, everything's worked out great. Got my little base pad extensions on here for Terran Tactical, which I don't know how they're worth 40 bucks or whatever they were, but you know, you gotta have what you gotta have. But anyway, that's a quick one. Sig Armorer, yes sir. Is he the cheapest in the world? Probably not. But I'm gonna tell you something. His service is great. I don't think I ever waited more than 1 to 2 weeks to get anything back. Nice guy on the phone. If you have a question, call him and you can talk to him. And I can't say enough about him. So that's it. I just wanted to show you my guns, what I've kind of gone through with them. Did I leave anything out? Talon grips, titanium guide rod, 12-pound spring, Romeo 1, not the Romeo 1 Pro, Talon grips. That's it. You guys have a great one. I hope maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't learn anything. But these guns, I feel like the day that I bought them, they are just smooth as butter. So thanks so much. And again, remember to give more than you receive. Have a great week. And I'll talk to you later. Thank you.